Hello again. Today's story is Get Up, Lazarus. And it is based on John 11, chapters 1 through 44. A man named Lazarus was very ill, so sick people thought he was dying. His sisters Mary and Martha saw even doctors were not worth trying. Yet one they knew of could still help, Jesus, the Messiah and Master. If only he'd come to Lazarus' side, their reason for hope would be vaster. So Mary and Martha sent Jesus a message. They hoped he'd answer it quickly, but the messenger walked an entire day, while Lazarus grew even more sickly. The weary messenger saw Jesus at last. He was preaching and teaching forgiveness. As the disciples made way, the man managed to say that the sisters had sent him on business. The man spoke. "Lord, a beloved friend is sick and is probably dying." "Worry not," said Jesus. "This isn't the end, although there may be much crying. It's not time for me yet to go to his aid. In this sickness God's Son will gain glory." So they waited 2 days, and then Jesus said to Lazarus, "Let us now hurry." Before they arrived, Jesus took them aside, saying Lazarus is already sleeping. But they didn't get what Jesus meant, and said sleep is no cause for weeping. Then Jesus said, "You don't understand. He died. By himself he won't waken. I'll go to him now, and I'll show you how to trust that you won't be forsaken." When Jesus arrived at Bethany town, Martha ran swiftly to meet him. "Lord," said she, "if you'd been with me, Lazarus' life wouldn't have left him." "But I know even more," Martha announced, "that God will grant your request." With a smile he said, "You are correct. Your brother will rise from his rest. Know that I am the life for all who believes. For them death will be overcome." Martha said, "Lord, I believe it is true. You are the Christ, God's own true Son." The sisters and Jesus went to the tomb of Lazarus, dead for 4 days. In sadness, Jesus wept for his friend. His love was on open display. Jesus told people to remove the stone that blocked the door to the tomb. Scared of a stench, they rolled it away and stared fearfully into the gloom. Jesus prayed to his Father for all to believe that he was God's Son, the true King. In a powerful voice, he called into the tomb, "Lazarus, come out now, be seen." Wrapped up in cloth, from the tomb walked Lazarus, the man who had died. Lazarus lived because of God's love. Jesus' friend was now at his side. Not long after this, Jesus hung on the cross and died to forgive all our sins. The 3rd day Christ rose like Lazarus had, so to heaven we may rise like him. In heaven he reigns, while in glory strains saints sing with the angels above. By faith in God's Son we are given a home, a new life of forgiveness and love. So now we may shout with the heavenly crowd the good news that Martha knew well. Jesus is the Christ, God's great sacrifice. Of his story forever we'll tell. The end.